And welcome back to Goldrush RP 3.0. So quite a bit has happened since the last video. One of the main things that has happened is we have switched over to the color purple. We're going to be getting our shoes changed back over. They were purple, but it somehow got changed back to orange. But we have changed over to the color purple as a gang. Unfortunately, we were trying to make some clothing for the gang, and all of it seemed to be coming out a little bit too yellow. And of course, Vagos had some issues with that, so we decided to switch over to the color purple. Now, there is another gang called the Ballas that recently have came to the city. We don't know too much about them. We did have a meeting with them a while ago, and we were all set with them wearing purple and us wearing purple. No issues there, but that might lead to some issues in the future depending on what happens, so we'll have to see how that goes. But we decided to have a kind of big gang meeting, as we've had a bunch of stuff happen recently where we're able to finally start pushing out NOS bottles a little bit more consistently, as well as start pushing out some engines and some other upgrades for other people as well. So we decided to have a little bit of a meeting about that with everyone, and then after that some interesting stuff goes on, and I'll just let you guys see that. And I guess that's gonna be about it for right now. I'll let you guys see our little meeting, our gang meeting, where we finally talk over everything and kind of settle the gang, kind of make sure we have everything figured out for once. And I'll let you guys see that now, us finally going over everything with our gang and getting stuff a little more organized. All right, so apologies for the delay. But finally, let's start the meeting off. So there's quite a couple things I've been wanting to address over kind of the last week or two that we've kind of just been a little bit lazy on, or I've been a little bit lazy on, but we're finally going to address today. First off, starting off is going to be the NOS sales. As you guys know, we've been holding off on them for the time being, just because we've been trying to figure everything out and how we're going to do it. Going forward, all NOS bottles are going to be made by Nick, Alan, or I. And for each one of you, we're going to be having you guys sell a max of 5 per week. Just to start off, we're going to see how that goes. We're going to not try and flood the market or anything, but we're going to max sell 5 per week per person, a week starting on a Monday, ending on a Sunday. And from there, if you guys want to get your NOS bottles, if you have the materials for them, you can just give them to either Nick, Alan, or I, and we can go make the bottles for you, give them to you, and then again, you're going to sell a max of 5 per week. We're going to be keeping the price at $6,000. As much as we, now of course have the materials costing a little bit more, I would like to raise the price. I don't think that's going to go well on the streets, and I think 6K is still a decent price, and we still are making a decent amount of profit with it. I think that's going to be about it for the NOS bottles. Do any of you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments?
Nope.
No, not really.
Okay. Secondly, I think Kat has been talking to me about this for a while, but I say that we expand our territory a little bit and we head up to the Redwood Lights, if you guys know where that Redwood Lights track is.
Okay.
And we spray that up there, as of course we are going to be focusing on racing, NOS, of course, cars, stuff like that. I do think it would be a good idea to take over that territory and possibly start to run some events there just to get our name out a little bit. I was thinking about possibly hosting kind of an off-road race in the future, and I think that'd be really nice to cement our name, get our name out there as well. I've also noticed that the people who are doing the car shows are no longer doing them. I forget what exactly group it was, but they used to do them every other week, and they really haven't in a while, and I think that's an opportunity for us to kind of step in and possibly host some car shows. Now with, of course, there not being really anything down here we have to worry about, we could also host them here, and I think it'd be a great venue and a great spot to host it. Obviously we're gonna have to work with certain groups or gangs to make sure that only criminal people get down here, as I talked about a long time ago. I'm not sure if all you were here for it, but I'm thinking of hosting car shows down here, but also having gangs become vendors down here as well, selling their either drugs, guns, or whatever they want to sell down here openly, make it a little bit easier, so we can have a big car show down here. We can have, of course, different groups or gangs down here as well selling their different things, and we maybe even take a little bit off or charge like 500 bucks or 1,000 per vendor, or for the first one just do it free, see how it goes. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
When's the
Sounds
first
like a good
meet?
one.
We're gonna have to work that out with other gangs as well, because again, this is gonna be more of an underground one, so we do want to have it, obviously no cops, no stuff. We're gonna have to get guards at the door. Thankfully we have 2 locks, so we can have people come in, we can search them and everything, and then open up the second lock, have them come in fully. So it's gonna be pretty easy to kind of airlock them in there for the searching process.
I would say the only thing for that is if they're selling guns, they can't sell ammo with it, because if they sell ammo with it, what's stopping someone from reloading the gun and then just shooting up the place, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we want to disallow. I mean, Yeah, we
I
probably
mean,
want to
it's-
disallow guns, but
Yeah.
it is again a criminal meat, so I mean, I'm mostly
As
what
long as
we're
we're all
searching.
strapped.
Yeah. What we're searching for
I didn't think about
is
that,
is badges and wires and cameras. If people want to bring in a gun or a freaking katana, do as you may. Obviously, if they do anything here, they're forever banned from these events and never allowed to come back. And I think that's a big missed opportunity for them. So hopefully we don't have any problems with that. But if we do, thankfully it'll only be like a one-time thing. And thirdly, something I did want to mention is, as you guys know, we have of course switched to purple recently. There is another gang called the Ballers around that are in purple as well. We did have a meeting with them yesterday, and we were all set with kind of us being black and purple and them being full purple. Although this might lead to problems in the future. But for now, we're good with them. I did want to check with you guys and see what your guys' thoughts were on this.
If they stay full purple and they don't really rip like, because we're black with an accent of purple, you know. If they do that, then we'll tell them not to, and vice versa. If we're wearing full purple, I would understand.
Okay, perfect.
Wait. We're black with an accent of purple.
Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, it was black and purple.
No,
Okay,
the
I
other
need
way
to
around,
change
like purple with the black accents of black.
Yeah, I just thought it was purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was primarily purple.
As well.
Yeah, primarily
Yeah,
purple.
I
and-
thought the idea
yeah.
was
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. Okay, my bad.
If that's the case, I would like to ask them to color match with another color.
We can do
Like
that.
Purple and something else. Because I don't want any confusion. I don't want any bad blood. Like, say they decide to do something bad
Comes
with
back
another
to us.
group. I don't want any repercussions of their actions.
Okay, so for the time being, I'm pretty sure, and Alan, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, after we had a talk with them last night, it was also FTF who was having a talk with them, and I believe they're fighting. Alan, is that true? Do you have any idea?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
They got EVGA got wiped out yesterday.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of guns do these guys have? What kind of stuff do they have?
Vectors.
Wait, ballers?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Are we gonna be backing our boys up, or?
Well, that's between FTF and them. That's over turf. Yeah, well, I think the smartest course of action is to let their FTF and the ballers feud kind of play out. And then after that, then we can go to them with the stuff, hit them when they're weaker, hopefully. Also, having them fight FTF, we'll also get to know a little bit of information about how they fight. Hopefully talk to FTF about what kind of weaponry they have. Alan's already sounds like they got freaking high class stuff, so we're gonna have to watch out for that. Obviously, we don't have the resources nor the weapons to go to war at the moment. I think something smart that we could do is start working on hidden houses. Oh no, we can't get the... Can you still get the Bobcat security cards from the houses, Alan?
You should be able to from the safes, yeah.
Okay, we gotta start hitting houses and start hitting bobcats so we can start getting some higher weaponry. If we're gonna need it for war, obviously. Thirdly, as you guys know, or I guess fourthly, if that's all good with that, something I did want to bring up as well is that
Just, one
sorry.
thing about the ballers, they violate with OTF as well.
oh,
What's
At least
What's-
that's what they claim, but I don't know if it's true.
what are they like? Like
They're
personality
pricks.
wise, I guess. Okay, so they're
Yeah.
dickheads.
They're just like OTFs.
All right.
The way that one guy, their leader, was talking. I mean, I don't know.
Also, do not fuel your car or stop at the gas station that's near the ammunition that's around the pawn shop and OTF's area. What they literally do is they have their black silt and they're parked in the shadows. I saw them yesterday, and the moment you park and fuel up your car, they go in and press you and rob you.
really?
So if you want to get robbed,
Oh.
yeah, don't go to the gas station.
Which one?
The one that is literally near
Rachel's pawn shop, right?
Crusader Road and the one near Olympic Freeway, just near where the place is.
Okay.
Near the biker shop.
Oh, okay. All right. So after that, so the last thing I did want to talk about is gang dues. As you guys know, Any sales, we were trying to take a 10% for the gang fund. We haven't been collecting on that, and we're looking to collect on that today, hopefully. So if anyone has made any sales since pretty much we started selling, please talk to Alan and I after this so we can get that all settled as well.
I have kind of took it on to myself to kind of start monitoring the sales sheet and the bank audit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
To check if money's going in, you know, after sales. So I mean, I'll probably be doing that if that's good with everyone.
Perfect. All right.
I did put a deposit in yesterday. It was just cash that I earned from farming. So anybody doing the accounting or banking, it was about like $5,200 something.
That you put in?
Yeah, I put it into the gang bank.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. So just sorry. I just in case I didn't leave a note with it and I should have. So that's my bad.
No problem. All right. Anything else did you wanted to bring up, Alan, or anything else anyone wanted to bring up in general? All right, perfect. Everyone all good?
Oh yeah.
All right, sweet. Alrighty, so it's the next day. As we saw, we've had some final discussions about the NOS stuff, and apparently the cops are now looking at NOS and trying to figure out where NOS is coming from. We had heard it from Nick.
There's I guess, I don't know, maybe Alan wants to tell you. I have no idea, but I'm just gonna tell you. There's cops out there pulling people over and asking where to find NOS at.
Wait, really?
They want some and they're willing to pay big money, they say. I don't trust it at all.
Weren't we checking the legality of NOS?
Yeah, but I don't think cops really care about the legality.
I'm not really looking to sell the cops either. I don't care the price.
That's what I'm saying. I think the trap.
And then later had a meeting with Alan and the Benny's crew, and unfortunately that didn't record because I had recorded for 6 hours by accident yesterday, but it happens. But right now what we're doing is basically grabbing an order for Benny's, since they're going to start supplying NOS to people in the city that they know well, and we're going to have to go make some for them. Again, I'm just going to delivery of 5. We're going to see how it goes for the first week or 2, and then possibly bump that up to 10 depending on how much Benny's is selling, and kind of see where it goes from there. But for now, we're quickly crafting up about 5 bottles, gonna go deliver that to Benny's, and of course make a little bit of money. So I'll see you guys once we're over at Benny's delivering this, and possibly talking a little bit more about the cops looking over for NOS. There's a lot of crazy shit going on right now.
Yeah, it's been a wild last couple of days, man.
There's a huge raid going on right now. There's like 1 million gulps.
Yeah, fucking Aztec is apparently.
Are you ready for this?
Let me check my pockets real quick. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you ready? Out of your pockets and everything?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
And there's that bag of money.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna go to the bank as fast as I can.
Yes, sir. You do that. I'll make sure you're safe, at least outside of Bendy's.
That's it. Put your hands up and give me half right now. Put your hands up and give me half right now.
Did you want a cut of this for doing the deal?
What?
Did you want a cut of this for doing the deal?
Ah, up to you.
Give me some, please. Yeah.
Give me.
Sorry.
Is that good?
Trim A and B.
You want
both
to
of those.
Alright, perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go put this away.
I believe.
Go.
And fuel tank.
There we go. Deal done with Benny's. Hopefully we're going to be supplying them more in the future as well, but there we go. One of our first business dealings done with an official group, or official like mechanic shop. Should be cool. But I think that's gonna be about it for right now. Let's keep moving on. Alrighty, so I think that's actually going to be about it for today's video. A little bit of a shorter one. Unfortunately, I had some family stuff come up and I'm gonna be busy, quite busy today, so unfortunately unable to make this video a little bit longer, but hopefully you guys did enjoy. I know we just had a Vin Scratch and a bank heist video, so hopefully you guys enjoy those more action-packed videos as well. Hopefully more of those to come soon, but I do think that's going to be about it for this one. We of course finally straightened out the gang, talked to everyone a little bit, got everyone on the same page. We also of course started doing our deal with some of the mechanic shops. So the first mechanic shop that we wanted to do business with the NOS, that being Benny's, and we got quite a bit done today all together. We also found out that, of course, cops are starting to look or be on the lookout for NOS, so we got to start being a little bit more secretive about how we sell stuff. But I do think that's going to be about it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, as always, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.